Friends, so for scrap 5 this month, we have to use craft paper, vellum, one or more fussy cut item, a doily, and a multi-font title. So I am using a kit that I have as part of my kit review series, and it's from ScrapRoom. So this is what I'm going to use, by the way, for my craft part as well as my one or more fussy cut items. That did not come in the ScrapRoom kit, but it is actually in a class that I'm holding right now. And I thought I was going to use that doily. I don't. I'm a total liar. There's my vellum right there. Did I say vellum before? Okay, there's my little vellum piece, and that I have to bring in as well. That's just a little Heidi Swap vellum piece. So I am loving this little Cartabella set that is in the January 2020 ScrapRoom Flavors of the Month. I'm going to use that winter banner as one of the pieces in my multi-font title. Now, I'm hunting around to see what else I might be able to use. So then I spotted this white doily that was in another one of the ScrapRoom kits that I'm reviewing, and I thought I should just go with that because I'm trying to use as much of the ScrapRoom kits with the ScrapRoom kits while I'm doing this series. And by the way, this is what I'm using for How to Kill a Kit with Style. It's getting dizzying, the combinations, but it makes sense to me to use the things that I plan to use for this month. So the kits also have this gorgeous heritage kit, and I love this word blessed. It looks kind of like wood grain, and it is foam with the cardstock on the top. So I am going to bring this in, and you know what? The vibe totally works. Like the color works really well with the colors of the woodland creatures. So super stoked that I was able to bring in stuff from 2 of the other flavors of the month kits. Still keep it pretty much ScrapRoom kits for this video. Now we all know that I'm going to be using that Over the River and Through the Woods as well as that those little ticket pieces, but it's all going to work. I promise you it'll be cohesive. So my oldest daughter is fab at getting pictures sent to me, and she's up north right now, sent me these pictures, and I was like, yep, I just have to scrap them. So what I decided to do is join in on the Freaky Fast Friday challenge that's at the ScrapRoom, and they give us cut sizes. Like, so you have to cut your pattern papers into whatever sizes they give. I guess you could use some of the cardstock that comes in the kit too. But it's so fun because I spend all of this time hemming and hawing and trying to figure out what my placement will be. Okie dokie. So I have those cut sizes, right? And if you go to the ScrapRoom group on Facebook, you can get all the sizes as well. That's awesome. I'll try to have the ScrapRoom link down below. So now I'm just looking at these other pattern papers, and I'm going to start matting my photo a couple times with them. Always works and makes it look ever so nifty. Now I was looking at my pattern papers, and I'm like, and you know, I'm in this huge inking phase right now. No big reason why, but I just am. But it does give you a nice little shadowy vibe when you ink your edges, and I usually use like a charcoal gray color, not a big deal. But it does kind of let it have not only cohesive in that if you have all the papers inked, they go together, but I like that it kind of gives you a little shadow to differentiate what piece goes where, if that makes sense to you. Now the circle that we were supposed to cut, I think it was a 5.5-inch circle. I cut it in half, and I'm using it in 2 places. So I really think that blessed word works with the winter chipboard. So I have some good dimension going there. I'm going to pop up, you know, pieces here and there with those little foam tabby things that I'm trying to use up. Those I picked up at the dollar store. And you see my little detail cut, fussy cut, whatever you want to call it, little tickets. I'm kind of sliding them in, and I love those neutrals with craft and that kind of stuff. Now on our chipboard sheet, there were lots of these cute little tiny trees. I'm popping them all out and using them all on this layout. If you look behind in the photo, you'll see that there's like in a wooded piney area. So you can see right here that the ScrapRoom kit was kind enough to include this, my very favorite color in the whole world, of these enamel dots. So I'm going to liberally just sprinkle them around in the same color, you know, the whole using what's on my desk thing that I'm so into. And if enamel dots come with something, I definitely try to use them as much as I can. Now I'm saving the 6 that are there because I like to do things in 3, so I thought I should just have some restraint, leave it there, and be done with it. But guys, I loved this layout. I was able to grab that doily from another one of the kits, that blessed word, and I think it's really fun for this simple photo of my daughter and the Nick out for a walk, in northern Michigan. Well, slightly northern. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.